Hey folks, welcome back to How I Did That. Today we're going to be talking about walking. So I guess the most notable thing about this was the camera movements. To try and emulate the claymation sort of look, I did each frame by hand, which looks a little something like this. As you can see, it's tough to get right. I was not entirely sure how I wanted to approach doing this idea. So I just started by making the simple sort of map layout and then animating the guy walking and then tripping. Then after that I was like, oh, what if I did a close up on the trip? And then I thought, oh, what if I, establish two people walking and then. So the scene setup is sort of all over the place, which I fixed in post. The map itself was very terribly optimized. I created the normal thing and I was like, it just looks pretty boring with just like a bunch of fingerprints in it. So I created a duplicate of it and set that to wireframe to sort of make it look like vines. And that was good. And then I was like, and then I pressed tab to go into edit mode, and then I saw like 5 trillion faces or something. It was horrendous. I tried to slim it down so much, but it's still, I'm not very good at 3D modeling, like from an optimized standpoint. So it looks a little bit whack. Speaking of the map, in the scene with the two characters walking, the map is moving instead of the characters because when I moved the characters, because I didn't have the bones selected in pose mode, it just made the flesh fly off of the bones. The puddle itself, when he falls in, not on the overworld, the inside of the puddle is a space preset of the clay shader I use. Which I think looks gorgeous. I don't think I really did it justice there. I think the scene probably could have used some volumetrics and like light rays, but I've been really bad with time management recently, so unfortunately it doesn't really wow ya. I also did a thing with the adjustment layout where I removed the mosaic from when he goes into the puddle, just to make it a bit more ethereal. After the guy goes into the puddle, the other one wants to follow him. I tried to have it so that the bones would deform, so he would sort of like splatter more naturally. But unfortunately doing that just really messed with the sizes of all the other bones that are connected, reasonably, but I didn't really know how to fix it, so I instead made a splat object that I animated using Animal. The overworld music was a song that I had already made, because composing music, I'm not really good at it. I just like put notes onto the piano roll over and over and over until it sounds good, but I didn't feel like doing that, so instead I just used a song that I already made but I haven't posted to SoundCloud yet. So I used that, and then the inside of the puddle song was original. It's just like some chords, but it's original. So I guess that's it. Bye-bye.